Portsmouth senior Alayla Everett has been charged with the misdemeanor of assault and battery out of Lynchburg. Now, I spoke with Everett's father, who told me his family is going to fight this to help clear their daughter's name.
Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on.
Let's go, Kaylin! Let's go!
Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
Now, after Kaylin Tucker came out with her family and voiced their frustrations about how they didn't get an apology and different things of that nature, and now the girl's rival, the one that was actually accused of hitting Kaylin Tucker, she responded. 17-year-old Alayla Everett and her family are denying everything. In fact, they're blaming the other team for getting into her lane and causing the whole accident.
Tonight, a Portsmouth family says they're telling their side of the story in reference to a shocking incident at a Virginia High School League indoor track meet that left one athlete allegedly injured after she claimed she was struck by a baton held by IC Norcom High School senior Alayla Everett. Everett spoke exclusively to 10 on Your Side's Markeisha Jackson, who brings us much more.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings, so you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Girl, just apologize and keep it pushing. I mean, what, she thought she was playing Clue? Nobody told you to grab a lead pipe and knock another runner over the head with it because she passed you up.
Alayla Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Again, the whole internet done seen 40 different angles, and you're wrong in all of them.
Alayla visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
After a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alayla says it was accidental.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose. I didn't have to see your first video, second video, 10th video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
That's the look of a man who knows his daughter did that shit.
Her parents outraged at the backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alayla.
If a person comes up on the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alayla, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive, blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
It only takes a second, baby girl. You can ask a bunch of dudes in the pen right now how long it took for them to get their time. You bopped her in the head with that big-ass lead pipe. I don't know what you expected to happen.
Just that lap. Could you just walk us through that?
As I was merging, I was coming from lane 6. She was in one of the inner lanes. So all I see is one person in front of me. I'm like, okay, I'm in second place. We get to the curve and I feel someone coming up on me, and I see like yellow in my peripheral vision. So I'm running and she's just getting closer and closer to the point where like she's up on me and my baton is her elbow, like her arm's really hitting my baton to the point where I lost balance. And then it literally went behind her back. I'm in a position like this, it rolls up her back. My arm goes up because it rolled up her back. My body twisted. The curve is that way. I have to run that way. So I'm like this in the air. I catch my balance, pump my arms. She's cutting in. So when I pump my arms, she got hit. And I kept the baton up afterwards because she was running off of the track and I didn't want to hit her again. And when I seen her run off the track, I wanted to help her, but in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, she initiated it. I'm sorry I hit her. I didn't mean to hit her. It was intentional, but I'm going to pass the baton off. After I passed it off, it was people around her, and I'm like, oh, what if they think it was on purpose? So I asked my coach what to do.
Well, maybe you, your coach, and your parents need to be held accountable. Because if I'm the coach and I see that you hit another runner, we both gonna go over there and apologize and at least see what's going on with her and see if she's all right. The whole thing was just handled terribly. Whether it was an accident or not, you guys should have still went over there and did the most humanly thing possible and just show some kind of sympathy for what she was going through.
Like I said, it seemed like during the interview, the mother's only concern was no coach or the child didn't apologize. I believe that's what fueled all this negative media attention, because she wanted my daughter to run over there in front of all these people that may jump on her because they feel like she attacked the other runner. That's not safe. That doesn't make sense. But she was stuck on somebody apologizing to her, which I already done. And, you know, so, and the coach.
No accountability. The other little girl got a concussion. And they're talking about it could be possibly a fractured skull. And it seems like he's meeting this with more aggression and more confrontation. And that's why his daughter's taking no accountability and only doing victim blaming, which regrettably led to this.
Smith Sr. Alayla Everett has been charged with the misdemeanor of assault and battery out of Lynchburg. Now, I spoke with Everett's father, who told me his family is going to fight this to help clear their daughter's name. The Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney confirmed on Wednesday that Everett was charged for her role in the incident in Lynchburg, where she is seen hitting another runner, Kaylin Tucker, in the head with a baton. Earlier this week, I spoke with Everett and her dad. She said what is seen in the video was an accident. Everett said she lost her balance because the runner did not provide herself enough distance to cut into the inside lane of the track during the race. Everett says the hit was not intentional, but she's received backlash online, including death threats. We spoke to Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney Bethany Harrison, who explained the outcome for Everett if she's found guilty in juvenile court.
The court has many what we call dispositional options available to it, many things the court can order to help in that goal of rehabilitation. It could be community service, it could be time in detention, and a lot of things in between, like counseling, services of that nature.
The Portsmouth NAACP is reacting to the charge.
Now his little girl is facing time. It's all about accountability. This dude is still trying to confront everybody and argue that his girl didn't do it and he gonna clear names and all this stuff. Get over it, bruh. Video angles show everything. She guilty. And now, obviously, the prosecutors must think it's enough to charge the little girl because they have brought charges now. Hey, but hit the like button and subscribe if you like the content. I'll bring you some more. And let me know what you think in the comments.